My name is Tina Chadwick. I was a top executive at a Fortune 500 company running a big account, and I was hollow, and all I was about was more. When we decided to have children, I got pregnant with a little girl, and at the same time, they found a brain tumor at my brainstem. So it was a race against time before the brain tumor would grow big enough to cut the blood supply off to my brain. And what happened was she actually came 6 weeks early and saved my life. It was very, very, very scary. It wasn't something I could control, and I'm used to controlling everything, and everything kind of flipped overnight. But I still didn't get it. My husband had a substance abuse problem, and that got worse and worse given that I wasn't there to support him. My job required me to travel every other week for the week. So I was gone a lot, and what happened to what was once a very strong marriage is we grew apart. I ended up breaking my marriage vows. The substance abuse problem with my husband exacerbated, and one morning he picked Elizabeth up and took her to school, and that's the last anybody ever saw of him because he went home and took his own life. Elizabeth and I were alone in a big house by ourselves, and I realized this is all me. Him leaving and the reasons and what I had done as far as my contribution to the situation. The weight of it was just getting heavier and heavier. And Elizabeth was 10 when all of that happened. And I knew that I had to find something to anchor to stop the falling and to kind of stabilize. And someone sent me a clip of an Andy Stanley talk. And I really got a lot out of it just from it was about forgiveness and self-forgiveness. And he was talking about returning if you've been away from the church. And I thought about that for days afterwards. And that's what brought me back. I went to my first service. At the end of it, the musicians came up and they played "Oh Come to the Altar." He invited people that during the service, if you felt like you were ready to accept Jesus and to follow, to just stand up. And then I realized it's just me. It's just between me and him. And I stood up, and I knew I had found my ground, my peace, and my way. I think back on when we first started going, and not only do we go to service, we serve. So we'll go down to Wombaland and watch the kids. And as I'm sitting here now today, looking back, it's amazing to me how far you can feel like you're away, and just coming back slowly and surely, you can come home. I did, and I brought my little girl with me.
Tina, I think that it is incredible that you have made the decision to anchor your faith and your life and your family in Jesus. And I think it's also incredible that you would take something that really is just between you and him, and then you would stand here today and you would make that public to everybody, declaring with a lot of boldness and courage that Jesus is your personal Lord and Savior. So thank you so much for sharing your story with us. I believe there is something so powerful about our story, and my prayer is that God would use your story and use your life to do some incredible things that you probably couldn't even imagine in the lives of people all over this city. So thank you so much for sharing that with us. And it is because of your faith in Jesus that it's my privilege to baptize you today. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.